go ahead and peep this daily, see what it's all about. You guys know the Wednesday night Wii shop channel on Twitter, and they only post one thing every time? It's kind of funny. Absolutely. All right, good. The servers are not handling it well. Yeah, you gotta learn to handle the servers. It's tricky. Basti B. I've had the same struggles you are, where it's just like, hey, you wanted that? Too bad. You get this instead. It's very unfortunate, but you just have to have like a very significant presence of mind while you're playing that game. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose out on everything. Okay, so we got those two to drown. We actually haven't killed any enemies. So we could consider a pacifist chest on this one, especially since we've got unstable crystals. It's kind of an interesting idea. I'm pretty sure I can shoot this once, and it doesn't count as a kill as long as I'm not delivering the killing blow. Should also drink all of this, so that way I don't have to worry about, oh wow, that's really good. We're gonna have a ton of money on this floor now. Yeah, it's super nice. Look at this, we're up to 465. I'm definitely going for the pacifist chest on this one. Keep in mind, this is the daily practice run, so we can just play around that entirely. Ziff says, I've been lucky with server problems that they haven't affected me. Nice. Yeah, they do cause you to mess up order. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the music, and we'll do a little restart that way. In case I crash, it'll save that. But yeah, once again, this is the daily run, and so far, pretty nice start, I would say. Please don't, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, please don't end up being the bad kill. Let's do a couple of these. And some of these to sneak through here. So we've got loads of money, and by loads of money, we've got acceptable money. Like, it's pretty good. And I don't want it burned too much, so I'm just going to go to the next floor here. This is like a very early leave from the first floor, in my opinion, but I think it could be good. Badger meta is so good, meaning Badger in front. I think Badger front might be a ruse. I think Badger back is still really, really good. But front Badger is, like, definitely slept on super hard. I've won with it a bunch now already. How you doing, Retinger? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We got acid balls. I'll go ahead and take some of those, dump the rest. Acid balls are okay, but they're not amazing. And that wand is obviously garbage. Bouncing spells is a pretty fun one, but we didn't get any loomies or chainsaws in our first spot here, so it's not really too much value for me. For me, the start is still hard to handle. Oh, like the early game? If you get Badger Ox, and if you like kill pill an ant in front of the ox, and then you put Badger Ox up at the front, it's very, very hard to deal with before that. Oh, like the very first couple of rounds, yeah. It's just a matter of like avoiding pig, horse, beaver, and what's the other one? Cricket, as much as you can. All the other ones are really good. How you doing, Fun Fox? Welcome on in. I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. Otter is really good. Otter is a great early unit. One of the best, because it scales up so efficiently. So we've got some decent early ones here. And I will probably... Let's see. So this one has 2 and a double. This one's got a... I gotta be a little bit picky here. I think I should grab this one. And we will build something like this. This wand is dead to me immediately. Just not really worth messing around with. That's going to get me killed. And we've got a decent starting wand here. I'm pretty okay with that. So we'll just go ahead and put this here. Dump that. Grab this. I'll actually leave that as is. And I don't really have too much else I can do here. I'll enjoy that long weekend holiday in France tomorrow. Ooh, nice. What's the holiday for, Fun Fox? You want to tell us about it? Retinker says, just watched Arcane. Strongly recommend, even if you know nothing about League of Legends like me. So I refuse to watch it because I'm, like, vehemently anti-Riot. I just don't like them, their business practices, or the people who are involved. And I don't like the game. So, yeah, no. I refuse. Even if it's great. What's your opinion on Swan? It's one of my favorite 2-cost units in the entire game. Swan was the first unit I latched onto. It's very, very good. We're gonna go ahead and roll these. I think that the one shop item might have been good. We'll grab Plague Rats because I actually don't get Plague Rats very often. And I think it's pretty okay. I don't think it's terrible. It was the end of World War I. Ah, I got you, Fun Fox. Interesting. Okay, so we've got enough acid where we can actually punch through and come back to edit here. It's a little bit of a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking because we will get a lot of advantage out of having the ability to come back and forth. So we will go ahead and set this up. And actually, you know what I could do? I might be able to do the method that was shown by... Let's see here. Wondering if I can do the method shown by Latali. Where you like cram yourself into the spot here. I don't know if this is possible. Kotsley on the same page. They've felt the ridiculousness that is Riot. It's just wrong. Okay, is this good? I don't think this is gonna be enough. No. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just do it this way then. The acid. There we go. Did take a little hit there, but I don't really care because we have our full heal anyway. And we'll see if we can sneak through here. There's so many dates to keep in your head. Stuff like, oh yeah, it's World War I. For some reason, that completely slipped my mind, Fun Fox. End of World War I. I mean, I guess I'm not the greatest historian or anything along that line. Dates have always been like a real weak spot of mine. There we go. Okay, so these acid balls have proven useful. We'll hold on to them. And I doubt I'll keep all of them, but certainly not bad to have them. Rat getting lavaed a little bit there, but somehow didn't get set on fire. I'm pretty sure you can put yourself out from fire if you have like a body of lava and you exit through the bottom rather than the top. It's really weird. Lava has some very strange characteristics. Looks like the rats are doing a couple things here and there. They're causing some absolute chaos. Look at this madness. Holy moly. I do not normally take plague rats, but they are fun. Can't deny that. Let's go check out our treasure chest. I'm on fire again. We're just going to use this extra HP. Wow, we're in blood potion. That's fun. Let's roll that. We're totally going to be fungal shifting that. See what we get. Ooh, a heart. A heart as well. Look at that. All the goodies. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this action. One of these. And that's pretty good. I can just sneak through there. Tuned in time for a shift indeed, Razzlestorm. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got one of these guys. Oh hey, no! It's so sad. Did not kill himself with the acid flask at least, so that's a positive. I'd rather have a normal flask than a 200% water flask. That's just me. And I don't think that is just me. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would make that decision. Ow. I was just so focused on the other creature that I completely forgot about the enemy that was actually dangerous to me. Probably shouldn't do that, huh? Okay. That's how you break a flask. I would like you to throw an actually useful flask. I'm pretty sure... No, he flew away. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I can just blow this guy up. How did you do that? Huh? How did you manage to get under there? Alright, he managed to fix his own problem, but he's slowly murdering himself. Come on, hurry. You don't have much time. No! Rip. I lost out on the teleport one. How you doing, Wito? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a round of Noita before we hop into the next video game, the Hex. So that should be good fun. Do you think the teleportatium still exists? It does. And there's also another alchemist. So that's pretty good. I don't know how those barrels get covered in lava and don't, like, immediately blow up. What is Splice? Splice is a program that allows you to make watch parties for Twitch and Twitch streamers, and then you can also make like content on the fly on Splice. So I think the primary use of it, like it's useful for a couple different things, but yeah, it's useful primarily for like content creators where it's like, oh, I'm watching Dunker Slam and he just threw. I'm gonna go ahead and have my reaction of me being all pissed off that I lost my bet, and I'm gonna throw that on TikTok. Something along that line. Or you could be like watching with a friend, you know, like a lot of people will watch movies with friends and that sort of thing. It's supposed to be that. It's supposed to cover that gap, Wito. And the reason why I've got it like in my little subsection there is because I'm currently in like an early access stage with Splice. I don't know how things are going. They haven't contacted me in a while, but it's the sort of thing where I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool, and I lose literally nothing for talking about it for a couple seconds here and there, so I might as well just go for it and see what happens. So that's where I'm at with that. Alright, so we managed to get a little bit of teleportatium. It's more than enough. You only need like a couple percentage to really get some great usage out of it. So let's go down to the next floor and then we'll come back up. I do have a Steven that I need to kill down there, which is a little bit problematic. But hopefully everything will be alright. Yeah, and we'll see what kind of goodies we have. The Hex, when, by the way, asking as I'm kind of planning out what I'm doing now. I will be doing the Hex as soon as I'm done this run, and I plan on killing maybe like 2 bosses on this run. So it'll probably be like an hour to 2-hour run. Wow, nice. I did not kill him in one hit. This is a little problematic. I'm just gonna take that heal now. I didn't really want to take the heal now, but it's okay. I can just do some backtracking. It'll be about the same. There we go. Got him. Had to use the backup strat. All these poor fish scattered amongst the waste. How you doing? Welcome on in. We'll definitely roll this. And Steve is a wrecking ball. Yeah, poor Steven hanging from the ceiling. Should we take glass cannon? I'm taking glass cannon. I don't care. We'll do a glass cannon run today, but I'm not going to take it right now. I'll take it after I gear up a little bit more. Now you have a Steven Pinata. By the way, almost everything for my wardrobe arrived. Nice. Very cool. I've never had what I would consider a wardrobe. I just kind of have a bunch of clothing. Tomorrow will be fun. Are you actually excited for it, or is this like a sort of thing you're dreading, Wito? Let's see here. Can we get this thing going fast with one of these, perhaps? It's gonna be really inaccurate if I do that. You never done something like that? Fair enough. It's a new experience. Just temper your expectations. Plus, shit is heavy. Maybe it's just me, but I'm a fan of moving heavy things. It's just kind of fun. There's something satisfying about helping somebody like move. Just that is the end of sentence right there. Okay, let's see how this one is. Gorgeous. Gorgeous! What about this? And this? I think that's pretty good. Wito dreading everything, it seems. Yeah. I mean, you know, everybody has their own way of getting through life. Some people filled with dread. Okay, so let's do a little bit of this action. We've got, like, a really nice wand. I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased. This thing doesn't really do too much for me in this context, but if I put it on this wand, it's significantly nicer. I feel like the 4 capacity version of this wand started showing up a lot more recently, and I don't know why, because it's quite different. Excuse me, I would like some teleport juice. Thank you. I was getting all that pheromone. You're gonna build a boat? Really? That's a lot of work, Wito. It's a lot of work to build a boat. I'm sure you know that, but like that, wow, that's pretty cool. Are you a fan of like boating and or like fishing or whatever? Boat related activities? Read quote. Oh. Hang on. I hope the manuals you get were actually good, Wito, otherwise you might assemble something unexpected. I see. Yeah, I mean, now it makes sense. I apologize. Apologize, Wito, my brain is broken. Look up Minecraft recipes, they might be helpful. Imagine trying... That sounds like a YouTuber challenge for sure. Just be like, I'm gonna build a whatever based off of the Minecraft thing. I am a shipwright currently building a boat. Can confirm it's a lot of work. I remember seeing, what's that one show where Ron Swanson hates the government? That doesn't narrow it down very much, does it? That's kind of all of them. And there's like Leslie Nope and Parks and Rec. There you go. Yeah, Parks and Rec. He builds a boat in that show, and I found that really interesting. I don't know why. It's kind of a mundane thing, but I don't know. I like the idea of like making stuff. Making stuff is really, really satisfying. Let's see what we got in here. Nice. We did get a little extra heart. Very good. He's an actual woodworker, which is neat. That makes sense. I always just kind of thought that like whoever Ron Swanson, whatever his real name is, I always thought he just kind of played himself, you know? Because he's always like a strikingly similar character. But once again, I guess we were talking about typecasting the other day. It could just be a matter of typecast. It's like his like facial hair and like just everything about him just screams like woodsman, right? Let's go over this way. Let's see what other kind of things we can murder. I hope I can get into Fungal and get us some goodies. That would be nice. That would be nice. And there's even like a cartoon where he voice acts the dad of a family in Alaska. I think it's called like the Great North or something. And yeah, he's just exactly what you would expect. he's just him again. Maybe he's slightly less jaded than some of the other shows. Ew. Lingering Darkness. That's gross. That's gross. Not a fan of Lingering Darkness. Let me see if I can get some goodies out of here at least. I guess I've got worm blood. I don't know if worm blood is actually going to help with this. Maybe it will a little bit. I can sip on it. And that fire launch there freaked me the hell out. What the heck? Let's grab some of these. Okay, so it is like actually helping like a reasonable amount. It's not too bad. There's so many enemies, holy moly. Thankfully we've got rats to pack us up. The rats are actually putting in so much work. Plague rats are like pretty good, especially on a short run. They just give you so much extra damage. That's spooky. There we go. Why don't you pour a little water around the toxic barrel so when it explodes, it instantly get water efficiency? Rats are amazing. Rats are okay. That's not a bad idea. Well, I feel like I do that most of the time. Just without even thinking. But actively thinking about that is definitely a good idea too. Wow, that was such a weird fight. My goodness. Alright, let's zoop on over here. We got a blood magic. Triple berry cheesecake, if you're still here, and you're able to chat. So what's the process that you're going through to like prepare for the baby? How you doing, Sequel? Welcome on in. I feel like it's got to be like pretty similar for everybody. Go and find like a good spot to raise a child, among other things. Let me see if we can gather all this. I'm good. That's good to hear. Let's see if I can sneak over. Oh goodness, it's a bunch of damage. So I'm gonna be a little bit sad to see all this max health go when we grab glass cannon, because there are ample hearts on this run. Yeah. There's so many hearts. It's very, very convenient. If you were after a heart-heavy run, this would be a decent one. Little bit of an unlucky explosion there, but maybe we can clutch this out. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. That was almost terrible. But we managed to not panic. And we came out of it okay. We're still on lowish health, so we're not like 100% out of it. Oh, my oh me. A little bit spooky for sure. Got more enemies to deal with. Thankfully the rats aren't attacking me while I'm berserked. I remember back in my day, rats would attack you on sight. If you had berserk on you. Or if they had berserk on you and they do 40 damage a bite. That was some scary stuff. If you're wondering why I turned around right there, it's because he was on fire and he was running to water. There we go. We're exactly on lethal damage if we get exploded in here, so we need to leave. But we got crit on blood. That's all we got. We got crit on blood and a bunch of money, I guess. So there's that. The only thing you should know about kids is that you can never be 100% prepared. That's true. That is true. Let's see if I can dig in here. Oh yeah, I got a shift. You're correct. Thank you for reminding me. Reading a couple books and talking to newish parents helps. Fair enough. Let's see if I can sneak through here. What do we have? Wow, that's kind of a nice wand. I'll take it. Definitely better digging than what I was using. Lots of sludge around here. I need some area with less sludge. That way I can actually eat the mushrooms. It's not safe. That's not safe. Where are all the mushrooms? It's all gone. There's not enough safe mushrooms to eat. Maybe there's some down here. Can I get high enough off of all this? I don't know. I'm scraping off whatever little bits of mushroom from the ground I can. There's not a lot here. Let me just eat all this. There we go. Beautiful. This might get us there. Almost. Nope. I try to sleep, hang on. Okay, we're there. Also try to sleep a lot, because, you'll not be sleeping in the next 3 years of having a kid. Crackhead Strimbler, wow. Okay, copper is now wormblood, perhaps? That's good. That's good. Let's head over this way. Fire potion, not helpful. So, I guess copper, among a few other things, will now be that instead, which is cool. I'm definitely game for that. Okay, so let's go grab glass cannon, and then we're gonna come back up and grab that other heart. What's this about, kids? Oh, Triple Berry Cheesecake is having a child, and I was just asking what they were doing to prepare. Not that I am having a child, just a curiosity. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. So extra HP would have been amazing here, but you know, that's probably the more fun pick that I'd grab there. I was just about to fall asleep when you mentioned me. I'm sorry, Triple Berry Cheesecake. To be honest, it's mainly finding a decent new apartment, as we are both moving from different cities across Germany back to Stuttgart. Applying for new jobs, making sure the family's financially safe, reading and learning, spending time together, as we've not been a couple for too long before. I got you. I got you. It sounds like you got it all in order then, for the most part. Okay, so let's see here. What else can we do? I don't think I want to shift to this wand, because it's just inferior. As much as I want to use this extra chainsaw. If I were to use this extra chainsaw, what would it look like? So, like, this is the wand now, and then... Like, how do I do this? Do I have another, like, double or triple? I think I do have a double. There it is. Okay. So, this... I mean, it's got a bit of recharge time, but it definitely pumps a hell of a lot harder. I wonder if that's what I should go for. I'm gonna keep the burning trail, because it might be useful. And I guess I can still use this to break through walls, but it's a little bit on the spooky side. I'll keep this. And we don't need nearly as much acid now. as we did before. And this will be our setup. That looks good. Okay, so let's go back up. Here we go. And we'll grab our extra 10 HP. So much HP, wow. There we go. It's really not that relevant, but I got to work with what I got. You'll be the youngest subscriber. Well, why is that constantly? Let me grab one of these. As long as you're allowed to be on Twitch. Let's grab all these. Okay. And also you're competing against like who else? Andy and Elcrom. Oh, I see. Triple berry cheesecake. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah. There we go. No, I'm pretty sure the triple berry cheesecake needs to save their money on more important things. But maybe follower if we're lucky, if we're fortunate. My goodness, Duke. How you doing, Viking? Cat redeeming something really good. I need words of encouragement on my next game. What game are you playing? Tell me what game it is, and I will tailor make the words of encouragement. Let's try and get a little bit more of this. You're making a game. Oh my goodness. All right. Your creative juices are unparalleled. You're the only person who could make this game. No matter what, just keep on going. It's going to be incredible. How about that, Cat Design? You got this. You frickin' got this. And if you ever need, like, any assistance, there's lots of people in this community who can help. What if you remove a spark bolt and remove a double that's making it inaccurate? We could take a look at what that would look like. I think it would do significantly less damage because the crit rate would drop immensely. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. I think the extra crit damage is super important. It's on you to change the game future. Forever, Cat. Go. Be the hero the gaming industry needs. Okay, so we're doing good damage. Do a little bit of this action. And we'll see what we can manage. So keep in mind that I have glass cannon, therefore my life is forfeit. But that's also part of the fun. That's a useless wand, I think. Noita 2 incoming! Isn't that cheating? Can't just make Noita 2. I mean, I guess if you, like, buy the engine, maybe you can. I don't know. Is it like a protected IP? It's a simple game. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. How you doing, Brisket? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Let's do a little bit of this. Is it worth it for him spending so much time for a game? What do you mean, Roarcrest? How you doing, Luminite Shard? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Godot is nice. I made some very small games with it. Using Godot. Interesting. This thing does, like, a lot of damage. Look at that. Nice glass cannon? Yeah. We're doing the daily practice run, so I figured, why not spice things up a little bit? Figured that would be a little bit more interesting than what I normally do. I've been avoiding glass cannon for far too long. It's been a long time since I've actually taken it and been okay with it. I'm sad Steam Deck got delayed by 2 months for resource shortages. Honestly, I mean, 2 months is not bad when you consider just how long people have been waiting for, like, PS5 and stuff, right? Like, it's pretty ridiculous. Like, the only people that own PS5s are scalpers and people who cave to scalpers, for the most part. Which is really sad, because it definitely would have been my first console buy since the Switch. I guess that's not like a super long time, but Switch has been out for a long time now, you know? Get this off me. Get this off me. And then the console before the Switch for me was, like my Wii. I like Glass Cannon and Purgatory. 100 HP floor buff is nice. Oh, you get 100 HP? Wow, that's a really interesting buff. So you just get like a huge boost in HP. It's flat. Wii was so fun. Yeah, Wii was legit. My dad got me the Wii. Man, that's so long ago. It's crazy to think about. Oh my goodness. That was way too close. What are we doing this run? Also, isn't today meant to be Noita Together Day? Thursday is the Noita Together Day. That will be tomorrow, Viking. I know it's Thursday for you. It will be Friday for you, Thursday for me. Like 12 years ago almost, yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's I know it's your Thursday. That's just how time zones work, okay? I can't control it. I can't control time. 50 HP is too low for a Nightmare when IMO. 100 gives you a chance of not being one shot. Yeah, for sure. I think like Saving Grace is just like, if you take Saving Grace, Glass Cannon, that is like the combo. I really like Saving Grace, Glass Cannon. It's also my Thursday, Kappa. Well, it is. I've said it again, or I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It is Wednesday, my dudes. It is Wednesday, bro. My favorite game on the Wii was the firework game, where you had to pop fireworks as they shot up. My favorite game was Brawl. Subspace Emissary is the fucking sickest campaign of any Smash game they've ever made, by like a country mile. And that was like the reason I mained Rob, because Rob was just the badass in that campaign. It's my Friday 4-day weekend. Easy. My goodness, Bowie. Congratulations. I got noited yesterday when a coward bot teleported onto a pedestal and insta-killed you. That's so bad. Good spelling. Mine was Monster Hunter. I had Monster Hunter try, and I played medium bowgun and only used normal shot level 1 because I didn't want to use up my resources. I made it to the Great Galuga, which was the land/water fish. I am bad at the video game. Yeah, that was maybe one day I'll go back to Monster Hunter try, but I still gotta like finish the end game of Rise, or the end game of not stories. Well, I do need to do stories. There's a bunch of things I need to do Monster Hunter related. Monster Hunter is kind of cozy. Monster Hunter is great. It is definitely like one of my chill games. I haven't played it in a couple weeks. I gotta get back into it. It's a very fun game. Your face cam is slightly blurry or / out of focus? Yes, it is, Bowie. That happens sometimes. Thank you for letting me know. How you doing, Nahi Michael? Or Mitchell, welcome on in. I apologize for screwing up your name literally every time. Terrible. There we go. Fixed. Yeah, there was an ad man on that one. We're looking very juicy. Very juicy. Have you tried Spoopy's Worst Enemies mod? No, I haven't, but that sounds cool, Priskip. What's it about? Let's see here. Oh, nice. It's very kind of you, Sequel, to offer assistance to Cat. Let's grab one of these, and this is another wonderful wand. This is the kind of thing that I'm looking for, and I definitely am taking the explosion immunity here. So once again, this is the daily practice run, in case you didn't catch the very start of the run. So that means that anything you see here on camera is available for you as well. What was the shift? We shifted copper into worm blood. So that's our one shift. You remade most of the enemies to be harder. That's really cool, for Skip. That's my kind of mod. That's my kind of mod right there. Alright, let's do a little bit of this action, pull that off, and see where we're at. We're a little bit slower than I would like. Can I cheese this a little bit? Maybe. Let's see. Hang on. I guess I could do this. How you doing, young antimatter? Welcome on in. Excellent. Yep, we'll be doing Hex quite soon. Let's see. A journey well worth it sequel. Thanks. Thankfully, mine is just a twist on Fruit Ninja or Cookie Clicker, so mine should be fairly easy comparison. Nice. I played a bit today and thought it was a bit unbalanced. I was wondering what your opinion is. I'll definitely have to get an opinion on it then, Priskip. I don't know. I consider myself a bit of a gamer. Like we managed to beat the Sir Uko only in the the Steven only. Granted, there was cheese involved, but, you know, I figure as long as it's completable, that's good enough. I lost and always cast Pierce, Rock, Chaos, Larpa, Proximity, Homing, Unlimited Spells Run. Oh, no. What happened, Bruiser? That sounds like quite the run to take an L on. We're dealing with some serious spread here. I'm not a big fan. Can I get this going off of here? Let's see. So this is 50 mana, which means I'm gonna have to two-frame it, which means we're going to have a chainsaw up at the front like this, and then the wand will look like so. That's good. Certified gamer. Thank you, Quinley. Okay. I would love to get some speed on this thing, and then we're set. But this looks like a pretty decent wand. Gonna put that there, dump that, and we'll head on to the next area. That's good. You got stuck in a wall and then Oh, that's so brutal. Yeah. If you get stuck in a wall, like if your head is poked into a ceiling, for example, like this, and you get electrified, it does like 400 damage minimum. It's messed up. It is extremely messed up. So our wand has significantly less range, but it also has significantly more clearing power. You know what would be great on this? A heavy spread. So that way the spark bolts have more of a chance to hit their targets. I would love to hear more about the secret project. Okay. What can I give? Fury was working on something similar. And probably will continue to work on something similar. That's a fun hint. How about that? Also, the mod name has been flashed several times on my stream. Furthest I've ever gotten, right above the last portal. Oh, that's so sad, Bruiser Blues. Yeah, the third level is really brutal sometimes. It takes a lot of time to like learn how to handle those enemies. It's okay. Yeah, I can't really talk too much about it because the fun part about it is that it's... Well, one of the fun parts about it is that people don't know what entirely to expect. Some people will know more of what to expect than others. I have dropped a couple hints, but I don't want to repeat them too many times. Let's do some more explosions, I suppose. Harry Potter fanfic mod? Oh my goodness. Commander Laurentius is on to me. Oh my god. Imagine. Imagine. No, it's nothing of the sort. I feel like I either know or have no clue at all. Honestly, like, probably no. Like, it's not anything terribly complex. Okay, so Pentacast is nice, and we'll get rid of the fire drill. Tablet kicks, levitating tablets. I studied your stuff, Alias. No, it's not like that. Not like that. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna try and get a little healing going. And it's gonna look something like this. Dump all these, because that's garbage, and we'll dump one of those. See if this works. Full health. Full health! One shot. Move that back there. Dump this. Magic gourd. I'll keep a magic guard with me. And the trip skis are nice also. Let's go ahead and dump a bouncing burst, firebolt. Unstable crystal's really good if I can get it unlimited. The burning trail is less of a deal now. And then now I'm happy, I think. Actually, let's put these triples over here so that way I don't have to worry about it so much. And that's good. I know it involves redacted because I helped you with the redacted. That is correct. Priskip knows. Priskip might even have an intimate information on it. He knows everything but the shape, which I guess could also be considered a hint. All right, let's do a little bit of this. I'm gonna sneak over to the right and see what kind of goodies we can find. Look at all the hearts on this run. The daily run today has insane amounts of hearts. Let's sneak down here. Just blow all these guys up. And this wand is so ludicrous. It's fantastic. Somehow I haven't taken damage yet. For that part at least. I'm a little spooked. I like how I can just kind of like tunnel in between zones for this. It's pretty sweet. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit. It's not what I'm looking for. There we go. What was that? Did a shotgunner just try to shootgun me? Maybe. Yeah, are you a real medic? I don't know if he's a real medic or not. Are you a real medic? You are a real medic. This thing is so ridiculous. What's the explosion on that wand? The explosion on this wand is from glass cannon. The energy orb trigger is causing a massive explosion. So that's what's going on there. Yeah, glass cannon gives you 5 times explosion radius as well as 5 times damage. And it can stack again up to 25 times and 25 times. Hopefully we can find another glass cannon. It's not 100% likely, but you know, it could happen. It's not it's not impossible. I don't want to say it's not unlikely because it is relatively unlikely. Let's do one of oh shoot. Well, I guess that did work. There we go. There we go. That's a full heal. And we'll carry on. See what other goodies I can find. Oh man, so I've started getting in my I purchased a couple things on Amazon the other week, and I've started getting my packages in now. I think I've already like missed a couple, which really sucks because that means I'm gonna have to like go to wherever you go to pick up missed packages, and I don't know where that is, so I'm gonna have to go and find out. But one of them was able to fit into my my mailbox, and I got them right here. So I can show this off. It's retro controllers, so that's pretty nice. They got some nice feeling buttons, and yeah, it's good. So that we'll be able to break our hands playing some Kaizo levels with that. That should be fun. You have to break into the warehouse. Nice, of course. Should have known. But yeah, we'll be able to play some retro games in style now. And I got 2 of them, so maybe I can convince Michaela to play some old school stuff with me as well. That could be fun. Goodness. My goodness. You got the keys to Amazon warehouse where I'm, ad from what? How did that get approved? How did you manage that? Goodness. I'm not too worried about the explosions, but the electricity damage is very spooky. So I guess that guy is dead. My goodness. Just zoop on down here. My goodness. This wand is so... I love it. It's been so long since I've had, like, a glass cannon run where I wasn't already, like, degenerately overpowered by the time I pick it up. Yeah, I mean, the explosion immunity definitely makes me a little bit less afraid of the explosions in here. You're not wrong. But, you gotta keep in mind that frosty damage, it adds up, okay? Been there, done that, it hurts real bad. It hurts real bad. How is there not a My Name Jeff sound? Disappointing? Well, you know, is it really relevant in any way? That just hasn't been a meme that's come up that much in this chat. Let's see if I can murder this guy through the wall. Let's blow this guy up. Duke's favorite sound effect, everybody. Yeah. I sneak in here. I guess I could teleport up through. Maybe. Ah! Okay. I'm just gonna leave them. I've got lots of money. There isn't a fart sound effect, Pino. What the heck? Hang on, I didn't really look too closely at whatever the... Oh, yeah, never mind. Now I know why I left that one behind. It's garbage. Just a completely trash wand. I could really use, like, a speed up or something. Now, that would elevate this build quite a bit. Be quite nice. Ow, we've been shot. Okay. Okay. That's a luminous timer wand. I need to keep my distance from that, otherwise I am going to die. That is really, really scary. I need to go and heal. That is super spooky. Almost died. Yeah, Fangar, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in to the Armada. How you doing today, Fangar? Just murder a bunch of these guys. Let's see here. I've been messing around with a bunch of stuff lately. I feel like I've learned a little bit about like the whole zoo tech now. I thought like zoo was just terrible for the longest time, and I still don't know how efficient fly is, but turkey is just so crazy. Also, Rage bred me, so that means I missed something from Rage. How you doing, Rage? Right, I can't heal, so I've got to use this, and we will do that. There we go, full health. Wait, did I miss something? I'm about to pass out? Yeah, no worries. Oh, just wanted to say, hey, how you doing, Rage? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Love the bruh. I normally use the bruh as, like, a call sign to, if I, like, missed a message. But, yeah, if you just like the sound, that's fine, too. I never feel like pivoting to zoo because it starts so weak. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is, like, turkey is just, like, it just gets sniped by dolphin, right? The thing about zoo is, like, you need to hope you don't run into, like, a sniper team. Because sniper team is, like, sufficiently anti-meta. It is very, very good at beating, like, crab or whatever the heck team you are normally afraid of. My goodness, what a mess. Or rhino. Yeah, I mean, rhino teams are, like, super hard to get rolling, I would say. Any like, tier 5 unit is really hard to center your build around because they are just, like, you're statistically going to get less tier 5 units than every other unit. I think that's how that works, because, like, you stay in the range where you can level up for a tier 5 for so little, and tier 4 units are so valuable that you're normally rolling really hard for them. So I do think that, like, focusing a build around a tier 5 is very, very difficult. I think, like, a nice change might be to make it so tier 5 and 6 units can both be rolled when you get a level up at that range. Turkey is free canned food and a half, though. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, it's great for, like, a momentary pivot, but the chances that you hold on to it forever is a little bit lower, because you have to start sacrificing units that you probably already invested heavily in. I had an easy win yesterday, which had Badger at the front, and that when it died, it dealt 118 damage on top of Melon armor. But then back to back, the team. I can 27, level 2 Rooster, Tiger. Yeah, so the Rooster Tiger just completely slaughters that team set. You can't do anything about it. Norikster, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in to the Armada. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far today. But yeah, the Badger combo is so fun. I think at some point you do have to transition the Badger back to the back, though. Either that or you have to, like, play it with a Leopard. I think the Badger really encourages, like, double Tiger comps, where you just have, like, 2 insane units, and then you have, like, a Tiger plus, like, a pivot buffing unit. And that's kind of how you're supposed to play it. But I don't know. That's just, like, my own personal experience with it. Cat says my first team... my favorite team is a self-destruct team filled with hedgehogs and pufferfish. I got hit with like a... It was a hedgehog into 4 pufferfish. on like round 6 or something like that, and I'm like, what the fuck? I won anyway because I had like a giant dog or something like that, but it was still such a meme. It's a funny build for sure, even if it isn't amazing. Pretty much, but also if Badger gets killed, then I have to sacrifice, all you have to sacrifice is your Dodo. Is either getting rid of or buff the Badger. So, yeah, it's tricky to... sometimes you get too many units to set up. Clifford Pog, yeah, the dog is broken. I have 0 contacts and I'm mighty confused. Sloater, we're talking about, Super Auto Pets, which is the game that has taken, the Noita community by storm. Imagine an auto battler, but you're setting up. Okay, so you've got a Noita wand, all right, and your Noita wand has like attack and defense stats, and it like a bunch of cool modifiers and combos. And your goal is to have a wand that beats your opponent's wand. That is essentially what it's like, and it's round based. So you want to get to 10 wins against other people. That's how that's one way I guess one could explain it to you know, someone who's played, you know, like a shit ton of Noita. That's what it's called. The dog build is now the Clifford build. Nice. Yeah, I've never heard that either, but it is sensible. Talking about SAP? Yeah. That's such a weird explanation. I tried. You come up with something better then. Hey, that's a wand right there, isn't it? Isn't it? We got Loomies finally, and bouncing spells. Bunch of good stuff. Keep in mind this is the daily. We got some nice goodies. Some lovely stuff on this one. Let's go ahead and run over this way, and we'll set this up. Naming dog build Clifford from... in my opinion, dog isn't a build. Like, it's a build for, like, the first 8 rounds, and then it's just a part of your team that is, like, passively scaling. If your build is focused around dog, you're probably not gonna win. The dog is just, like, part of a build. Noita wand making auto battler may be interesting. Yeah, I've been thinking about like how one could do that, Klimlian. Could be interesting. Let's do one of these. Oops, I missed. There we go. Dog is almost never long term for me. I sometimes have the dog in the back line, but just because I'm focusing on other stuff. Does heal scale with glass cannon? Yes, it does. It does scale with glass cannon, Pino. It's very good for that reason. Am I all caught up? I believe so. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah. Alright. We got short-range homing. We got Loomies. Loomies are good. We might be able to fit some more random stuff onto this. Wasn't that speed up? On the last one? Where? Did I pass one? No, I don't think so. Unless there's one way over here. Nope. Nope. Wishful thinking, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe I can afford this. I can. Can I afford this? I don't think so. I find that unlikely that I can afford this. But it would be great if I could. I mean, this is 80. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. What if we strip it down to just, like, the cheapest stuff? Nope. It's still nope. I'm refusing to do math for whatever reason. But, you know, you probably could have gotten that answer without. Okay, so we're... What the heck was that? I don't know what that was. Something... It sounded like my cat, but turned out to be nothing. Alright, so that seems pretty good. Could put a heavy spread for even more shooty fasty. We're shooting as fast as possible. The fastest we can make this is a 2-frame. You can't make it any faster than that, unfortunately. Explosive bounce sounds kind of funny. Yeah, it's garbage. That is so trash. Get that off of there. Bouncy is whatever. Grab this, and we will carry on. Always cast Earthquake is kind of interesting. How would you make your Lumi bounce? How about you make your Lumi bounce and before the blue ball? You mean like, well, the luminous drill doesn't bounce, for one, so that we can't really do anything with that. So like if we were to do like this instead of the chainsaw, for example, so let's just make sure that's all correct. So this is like that. Yeah, okay. So we've still got Castellet with this, which is a problem. When we don't have Castellet with this, because the chainsaw removes the Castellet. And you can see the luminous drill is just like all kind of fucky with that. I don't even know what's going on there. Here, let's take a look. Uh-oh. that was a mistake. Whoopsie. That was, I totally forgot about the the earthquake. Holy moly. That was spooky. All according to plan, yeah. My goodness. That was a little bit close. Oh my goodness. Yeah, alright. Well, I don't think I'll show it off on that one. How about we show it off on this one instead? How about that? Okay. Is there anything I can bounce off? Yeah, like, what is that bounce even doing? I don't even know. It is clearly doing something, but I don't know what it is. Challenge run, beat the game using only that wand. I would literally just not shoot it until I get to the boss. Do it again. I'm not doing that again. I have 70 health. One of these can hit me for 80 in like one hit, and they can hit multiple times. I'm not doing that again. You guys are crazy. All right, we're just gonna be happy that it happened once and then carry on. How about that? Do it. No. Oh my goodness. Have you ever? Wait, did you ever watch More Nature? I did not. You just reminded me. If you post like a link in the Discord, I'll make sure that I watch it though, because that's like a perfect Saturday program for me that I can watch with Michaela. We demand it. Well, we can do an earthquake only run in the future. How about that? I've said this before, and I'll say it again. 20 seconds of getting myself killed is worth less than like 40 minutes of doing other actually cool things, because you can watch people get themselves killed anywhere. Okay. Oh my goodness, Vexilus. Thank you, Vexilus, for the raid. Welcome on in. Good. Let me grab all this. And so that's my excuse. Let it just be like a happy accident when it happens. I'm not gonna force myself to die. It's not a good idea. Somehow you managed to avoid pissing off Steve. I mean, we already have Steve pissed off, that's why. Does Earthquake destroy any material? Yes, it does. It will destroy any material. You could theoretically use that wand to get through to parallel worlds quite easily if you set it up right, Sokolus. So that always cast Earthquake wand could be your ticket to parallel worlds if you wanted it to be. Not that I am planning that for this run, because it's just meant to be a short daily sort of deal. We're goofing around, maybe kill a couple bosses here and there. Take that off. Fire bombs. I scuffed the raid, but here I am. I appreciate it anyway. Anyways, Vexilus, thank you. What were you up to, Vexilus? What were you playing? Here, seeing as how Vexilus sharing the love with us, I would much appreciate it if you all did the same with them. Go ahead and drop a follow. Let's do one of these. Yeah, just murder everything, please. There's a worm path here. I wonder if it goes all the way back up. My runs today have been garbage. Did you try the daily practice or the daily run? The daily's been kind of sweet. I've been enjoying it. It is a wand that I may or may not have already looked at. That is a wand I've looked at. And I laughed. You failed the daily? Where did you fail? Oh man, now I'm a little bit spooked. Now I'm a little spooked. Yeah, the daily had some sweet stuff. It's been really, really nice so far. It's got healing, it's got glass cannon, it's got chainsaws, it's got mana. You know, just everything a growing Noita needs. Let's see what we got over here. Nothing. And all the other runs today. It's okay, Vexless. Sometimes there's days like that. I've had days like that, like literally thousands of hours into the game, and I still find a way to lose over and over and over again. It just happens. It's nothing to be worried about. Your mojo will return. I need to get off this floor right now. I am ready to go. Go. Let's put this on here, and that goes there. Give me a heal. Beautiful. Back up to full health. And let's go murder ourselves a Steven. That's a Scode, which is much worse than a Steven. Thankfully, we are still doing the damage that is necessary for murder. I think I got surrounded at one point and there was no way out. Oh, that's brutal. It happens. I once spent 1.5 hours without leaving the first area after getting a win the previous day. Oh man, good spelling. That's brutal. Heartbreak time? You think, Nahi? I don't know. I don't have Ambrosia. And I don't have a ton of health to play with either. Almost hit the hourglass with black hole, then my short teleport accidentally snapped a little piece off. Oh no, random voice guy. Where's the eye room on the map? It's straight left from the hourglass. If you are on the correct side. If you're on the incorrect side, you can just line up with the top or like the bottom of the Holy Mountain Rock and then go straight left. Either one of those works. I tried to rush a win before ending the stream, but died in Temple of the Art because I had nothing but garbage to work with. Was using a large spitter bolt with timers. Oh man. Normal spitter bolt with timer is pretty good. Large spitter bolt is a freaking meme, to say the least. Explosion spell on that wand for bigger booms. We could do that. We've also got Zeta, which is kind of cool, and we've got oil, which is very good. We got some interesting stuff. I'm actually going to use the timer instead of the trigger for once, which is interesting. Zeta for infinite healing on teleport. That's not a bad call, Nahi. But, I mean, we've already got enough healing where we're never going to run out, probably. And the ability to do that consistently is going to be, like, a little bit on the low side, I think. Zeta is infinite healing on teleport. I'll grab it. It's not, like, super necessary, considering how many heals we still have, but I'll take it. I'll take it. What's the best use of unlimited spells? Bombs, Miss of Blood... Kind of seems like a trash in mid-late game. It is definitely trash in late game. But I guess it's useful for divide by tens in that scenario. Homing Rock, yeah, it's good for homing rock. You get to use Circle ofs donks, which are just better mists in every way because they go through walls and they home incredibly well, and they're just very, very they live longer. And I mean, if you have homing unlimited spells and Circle of Stillness, you just automatically win the game. So like very, very, very good. It just opens up new meta defining builds. I mean, like Unstable Crystal, it deals 400 damage on its own. That's so much damage. Of course, this is going to be like this doesn't really count because it's 1500 damage across the three of those. It does like 400 damage on its own though, which is amazing. Crystals, walls, squares. Yeah, the walls. Well, walls are already. Oh, you mean those ones? It's kind of a techie thing, I think, for the most part. Blood Mist is Pog, given that Blood Crit exists. That doesn't work as well as you'd think it would, Dressed Carrot, because the Blood Crit, So, the material stains work different from normal stains. So like blood mist doesn't automatically apply blood to the unit like a blood material would. So for example, if I like tried to poison the boss with explosion of poison, it wouldn't work because the boss doesn't care about fluids. But if I use a poison trail will apply the stain directly, which is completely different. So it's a bit of a weird setup there. Dormant crystal for later, in case you find acid trail. Oh yes, what a lovely idea. What would I get rid of for that? I guess I'll just toss some of those. Grab one of these. And stainless armor is nice. It reduces my damage taken a bit. I'm gonna roll again though. We got all-seeing eye, which is incredible. I love all-seeing eye. It gets you out of a lot of danger. Mist will apply bloodstain to an enemy that can be stained. Yes, it can, 7 Bambi, but only after the initial hit. So it will generally get one hit in before the crit even happens. So, you know, not like incredibly useful. Man, there's so much HP in this daily, it's kind of crazy. This daily is actually just bonkers how strong it is. Unstable teleport is nice, but not really what I'm after. Not really what I need either. Like these creatures to die. They're very spooky. I don't like how much of the level I'm able to destroy with this wand. It's kind of uncomfortable. Let's see here. This is my life. Someone wait. How the electric trap meters below me somehow hit you? Uh-oh. Let me see. Let me see this nasty hit. What? No, you had an electric wand. Yeah, there was an electricity on your wand there, Rage. It's that run of Noita together all over again. Which one, XVEC? Yeah, there's an electricity effect on this wand. You didn't see any electric perks? I didn't have any electric perks. I've seen. Hey yo, how you doing, Moozer? Welcome on in. This wand looks like fun. It is fun, Neo. Maybe an always cast? Yeah, there had to be like something on this wand. So like if I show you here. So here's how I know the wand. So it would have been electrifying earlier, but you can see that there's like a bunch of electricity buzzing off of the wand. That means that the wand itself had something on it. Is Solar here? I don't know. He might be lurking, but I don't have any reason to believe that he is here. Might be napping or something. Or busy. Any wand with an electric spell will electrify the water around you. Yeah, after a short time, unless it's that one spell, the electric torch will automatically start doing it immediately. It's quite something. It's quite something. If you're wondering why this run is kind of crazy, we took ourselves a good old glass cannon because, you know, why not? Chat's always begging for glass cannon. And it's just a daily, so I don't have to try and live for like 4 hours while having 50 HP, which is nice. What's the point of Electric Torch? I mean, you can use it to heal once you've got the Electric Curse healing. It's really good. And Duke says goes into lurk sleep mode. Thank you, Duke, for sticking around. I appreciate that. I'll catch you next time. Let's go ahead and do one of these and one of these. One of those. And this is the highlight of the stream for me. Always take the chance to mock Stendari. Ooh, let me take a peek. I've got another idea for a boat wand. Boomerang, water trail, bubble spark, electric torch. That sounds really hard to survive. Okay, so we got one of these. So he's got the circle of shielding on, and obviously this shot can't get through, and he just jumped into the water and died. I respect the attempt. He tried his best. That was a bold dive, honestly. You know, it takes guts to make a jump like that. Of course, it resulted in his death, but, you know, he tried his best. He tried his best. This is not the greatest wand on planet Earth, but it is acceptable. It's okay. 8 out of 10 on the dive performance. Yeah, he went for it. He went for it all right. Okay, so we've got our first heart mage. I will not kill the heart mage because I might be able to utilize him. I don't really know how it works with the glass cannon. I can't recall, but we might give that a try. What did we get? We got a really nice wand. That's very nice. We'll definitely take the Orbit Larpa as well. We can use that with some stuff. I wish I kept my bouncing burst now because I could make a really, really potent bouncing burst build. But that's okay. I don't think I've got a good way to go back up. It'll work with the Holy Mountain Heart, right. But I still need Ambrosia to do that with any level of safety. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get blown the frick up. Like, he's just gonna kill me. Which would suck a lot. Let's see. Man, there's so many hearts kicking around. Look at that. Look at that. Just when you take glass cannon, right? Safety schmafety. Yeah, I agree. Give me some maximum schmafety. I'll take all the schmafety. What did I just block? Maybe an explosion damage. Probably. Let's go over here. Listen, I gotta like have like a little bit of safety. If I'm taking glass cannon, I'm not just like asking to die. What do we have over here? We've got enough HP anyway. I think the acid balls explode a little. They must. Is this wand worthwhile? Probably not. I've already got a significantly better wand now. Gonna get all poisoned, hee hee. Ugh. Gross. Gross. It's not helpful. Just use the glowing lance to dig back up. It'll only take 45 minutes. Does the glowing lance go through that material? Maybe if you get it going fast enough. I know glowing lance digging scales based off of its speed. Ow. That's an unfortunate hit. I think I'm going down to the next floor here. Now is my chance. Okay. Let's put the healing on there. One of these. There we go. One more heal. Nope, I missed. Frick. There we go. Put that there, and we've got another Scode to deal with. We'll see what kind of goodies we've got available to us. He does take some pretty significant damage from this wand. It's not like a spectacular wand, but it is killing. Certainly is killing. I remember now, the dragon ruined my daily because my teleport hit a pixel of Dragon Egg, so I couldn't get away from him. Oh, that's brutal, Vexilus. That's a sad way to end a run. Pinpoint of Light could be really nice. I wouldn't mind that. I'm trying to think of what other things could be helpful here. And by pinpoint of light, I mean the pinpointer effect could be pretty helpful. We could also feasibly take the repulsion sector, which works very similarly. Should we take Lucky Mutation? I'm gonna let chat choose. What do you guys think we should take between Lucky Mutation and the projectile repulsion sector? You have lots of plasmas. You could take on the bridge boss. I have 13% to get back up. Spoder time. No lucky. You had glass cannon and a 1-frame. Always cast spark bolt double trigger too. Probably could have just burst him out. Oh man, that's a shame right there. That is brutal. So this is significantly cheaper, which means I could use short range homing. Grab one of these. The smart choice is repulsion. It is. But we are just kind of goofing. But are we smart? I mean, that is for you to decide. And for me to find out. Okay. Do I care about Orbit Larpa here? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's fairly irrelevant. This wand is gorgeous. Can I afford to do this? And let's see what that looks like now. So this is now a 1, 2, 3 Or... Now I run out of mana. Wow, this is a tight cost wand. It's like so close to teetering on the edge. Let's do one of these. There we go. It works well with glass cannon situation, but right after the exploit, you're not allowed to touch any hearts except temple ones. If you get, if you picked up a worthless heart, your HP would be decreased to the number before the exploit. It solves by picking up temple heart, then everything is fine, your HP saves. That's really interesting to know, Nahi. I knew there was something along that line, because I did it a long time ago, but once again, it was a long time ago, so I didn't really recall the finer caveats of it. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Seems nice. That'll make my shots travel further, and we got Remove Explosion, which is a cast delay reduction for 0 mana. That's not super important right now, and probably will never be super important, but I can leave it on my teleport wand at the very least. Go ahead and grab this, and I think this is what we're looking at for the next floor. I should maybe keep this as like a dig wand. Let's see. Yeah, that'll be an acceptable dig wand. And then we can just toss this thing out, put that there, and we're good to go. This has definitely been kind of like a straight down sort of run, which is like, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good overall. I was hoping for like a black hole at some point. That way I could go and travel some more, get some more murders going. The Holy Mountain Heart. Yeah, we're leaving it intentionally because I don't need the HP. Like, the difference is not that big of a deal at this range. And I've got the healing, so pretty much every time I take damage, I'll just go up and heal. Considering how little damage I'm taking, hopefully it won't be a problem. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, ideally I'd like to go back up. Wow, that's phasing. I love me some phasing. Phasing is a lot of fun. That's a pretty dead treasure chest for the most part. But I will take the egg, because I don't have hollow egg. That at least gets me one more boss kill, which is fun. I do love me some boss kills. Wow, he can shoot through walls? That's cheating. That is cheating as far as I'm concerned. I don't care if his hand is through the wall. How did he see me? is everybody... Oh man, that reminds me so much of all the weird like 2D games. Like what does Mario see? Is it just like a super thin line? This is the guy who just took phasing is great. Phasing is wonderful, okay? Look at this wand. Look at how freaking cool it looks. I'll take one T-charge. Actually, no, it's limited. It's limited. I can't get like enough goodies to get that going anyway. Let's dump that, and I'll put the freeze on here for now. Means you can shoot through walls, I guess. Well, now I can shoot through walls. Mario is a 2D character in a 2D world. His perception is similar to our world. That makes sense. I can accept that reasoning. Okay, let's get rid of this unstable crystal. Well, I want to use it. All the spells in my inventory I want to use. The chances that I'm going to use them are less likely, but, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so we've got another phasing. This wand has always cast crit, which is kind of sweet. This wand is one spell larger and has decent mana regen. Let's see if I can create the same wand here. Perhaps. We'll see what this looks like. Needs to be built very slightly differently, but that's okay. Okay, so this double goes away. This goes 1, 2, and then I need a chainsaw at the end or something like that. 1, 2. If I do this. Then we're doing a single cast. So... Oh, how'd the Luminous end up over there? That's wrong. There we go. Okay, and then we just need... Is this gonna work? Let's go take a look. Go take a look and see if this works. Oops, wrong wand. Okay, so this is working. It's just running out of mana. I love how, one thing I love about Noita is how pretty some wands can be. Yeah. This game has some really cool looking stuff sometimes. Maybe he does not see from his eyes, but from the camera. That's interesting, Pino. Now, if there were 4D creatures, they'd see our world and as we see Mario, like seeing inside a closed box at the same time as the outside. What the heck? This one looks like actual fireworks. A little bit. Okay, I could throw this on here as well. Even more shenanigans with the phasing. Random damage for 15. It's so bad. Why it gotta be so bad? I don't know. It's kind of a shame. Okay, so I do want to hold on to this wand. Quadruple cast is efficient. Drop those. We're 4D creatures. I still don't get it. The fourth D is time. Who came up with all this stuff? We're 3D living in a 3D world. 4D world. 3D living in a 4D world? Are you saying there's like creatures that are just time beings? Is that why I've heard of this terminology before? Okay. Does this dig at all? Or is the stuff just too bad? I think it's too bad. Acid ball with yeah, there's some spicy potential combos here, that's for sure. Can't traverse time yet. What he's smoking? Yeah, good question, Higara. The answer is nothing. This is a non-smoking stream. Okay. That was a lot of enemies. that was way too many enemies. It's times like that I wish it were like a box screen and not a rectangle screen. That was a lot of enemies. We do travel in time? Yeah, what about time zones, Lamau? That guy's dead. 1 minute every 60 seconds. And 60 minutes every hour. And so on. But only one way. Yeah, we can only travel forward in time, no backwards. No backwards time, as we know it. Yeah, I will grab this one. Got something really good for you. Ooh, what you got? What you got, Dress Carrot? Let's just murder that dude. Lovely. I think maybe I should just take... I've got lots of rerolls still. Maybe I should reroll again. These are all kind of lame. We're going for cool perks. Lava to Blood's fun. Heavy shot is pretty good. It's not terrible. I think I'll take a heavy shot. Throw that on my current wand. Now we've got a little bit of recoil to play with. I'll take the perk lotto, and I guess I'll take this kind of fire immunity. How's my favorite auto pet streamer doing? I'm doing good, Dumb. Have you managed to sneak in on any of our auto pets tournaments yet? Sorry, bad English ESL. What? Welcome back, Viking. Let's see here. Is anyone familiar with Metalopolis? Metalocalypse? No. I know Metalopolis, the stage, what was it? From, you know, the game. What's the game? Somebody knows the game. Do you know where Metalopolis is from? It's from StarCraft 2. It was a class. Yeah, there it is. Danlo knows. That was my favorite stage. I always played on Metalopolis. It's my favorite. So good. It, like just like aesthetically too. Like not just like a balanced stage, but like very aesthetic. Static got canceled. You love Metalocalypse? Metalocalypse? Sad it got canceled. No clue. It's a show about a metal band that's way too famous. Please watch. Okay. Give me one moment while I murder this animal. There we go. Did you drop accelerative shot? I did. Yes. Something really good got redeemed? Yeah, I think the SRG was for that to be watched, 7 Bambi. There we go. Here we go. It's a 1-minute video. Good. That's the time frame that I prefer to watch. It's pretty impressive. Oh my god. Travel through the speed of time at the speed of time with plastic bags. I like that they probably had to like go and find black plastic bags, by the way, because like I don't know about you, but I've not seen too many black plastic bags before. And I'm pretty sure that was probably like extra effort that they went to. Just to make sure it was all themed. That's good though. It's highly amusing. Grab another HP, even though they do literally nothing. Ow. This guy's like shooting through the wall at me. That's convenient. Because now I get to go through the wall. Spencer's, I think, has black plastic bags, so they went to Spencer's. Is that part of the lore? They went specifically to Spencer's to get their black plastic bags. Liquor store has plenty of black bags. Okay, fair enough. Let's do a little bit of this. That chef character was torn limb from limb in a previous episode, but they put him back to together. So he could be their chef. Nice. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to get a good meal, right? It's very important. Right, so this might be like really hard to tell, but there's actually like a slightly different texture of brickwork here, and you can punch through this brickwork. You can't get through any other type, but there's like a couple different types of brickwork that you can sneak through on this level, and yeah, it takes a trained eye to see it, but it's really, really helpful. There's quite a few different like shortcut paths in this game like that. How you doing, Piano Manaphy? Welcome on in. It's been a little while. Rolls of large black bin bags. You can buy our thing over here. Yeah, fair enough. If it's like for garbage, black plastic bags are common, but those were the ones with handles. Yes, now feed me content. I will do my best. Feed you all the content. Blasphemy! That was a natural 20 on perception. You gotta train that. Toggle place I go to hasn't. Nice. Do you save backups in longer runs? I do not, Ethelbar. Like literally ever. I used to some extent, but honestly it's more hassle than it's worth, and I'd rather just lose a run and go try it again. I think that any run can get to like the power to do literally anything in the game within about 6 hours, which is just, you know, it's just another stream of Noita for me. No biggie. I certainly don't mind. This one's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. We got some fun stuff. I think we should buy this. I think we should buy this and maybe come back for that. My digging is quite terrible currently. It's unfortunate. Let's just do a little bit of this. Looks like a decent boss killer. We're gonna use random spells to kill the boss because that should be really funny. Remember that time you accidentally corrupted the game? Load things very bad. Oh man, that was so freaking cool. At some point we'll have to do another game corruption where we play for so long that the game just stops working properly. How you doing, Regen Sherm? Welcome on in. I asked because I wasn't playing on new computer, started a long run, and then lost 4 hours progress. How'd you do that, Ethelbar? How'd you lose the 4 hours of progress? Let's see here. Like, did you die, or did something randomly happen? Corrupting game seems fun. Yeah, it is hilarious. It is freaking hilarious. We only have 2 eggs, so we're gonna have to do some backtracking back and forth here, I think. Let's not roll this, because I'm gonna need the money. The save just corrupted on its own. That really sucks. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't be opposed to... Like, if you're looking for moral advice, obviously there's nothing wrong with recovering that. I just find that it's a bunch, like a significant hassle. Do you have Steam Cloud save on? Because if you do disable, yeah, that is definitely a good call. Steam Cloud does not help. Tic Tac Toad says, I find it odd burst of air doesn't interact with all gases. Wasn't it working to push away propane gas? I don't know, maybe. I know it sets on fire really well. Also, Fat Bertha, thank you for the follow and welcome on in to the Armada. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far today. It's good to have you. Let's just blow these guys up. We're doing so much damage, it's amazing. Quite pleased with my damage numbers. Let's blow this thing up. And we get to do like a quick shot there. Should be almost done with all the enemies around here. Did that actually kill the... No, it did. For a second, I thought it did. I was a little bit surprised that actually just killed them. What the flick? What are you flicking about? Piano Man, if he says, want to guess what game I've been playing? Everyone gets one guess. Alias gets 5. Super Auto Pets? It's probably not Super Auto Pets. Does a wand not wrap when it casts 2 spells naturally? This wand is wrapping. Not Super Auto Pets. There are only 2 games, Noita and Super Auto Pets. Those are the only games they've ever made. Come on. Are you playing Outer Wilds? Elden Ring? Yeah, unlikely. Minecraft? That's a good guess. Everybody's always playing Minecraft. Mindustry. Chess. Oh, that's a good one too. I like that. Chess is a good game. Let me give you a hint. It's a game you can play without playing it. It's an auto game. We need some phone gurus in here. Is it Azure Lane? It's the only one I know. It's Cookie Clicker. Okay, there you go. Nice. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and put egg on here. And we're going to be able to shoot twice, and then we got to come back. Cookie Waiter. The game is dope. I, too, am watching cookies. Wow, look at that. Multiple Cookie Clicker players. I don't get it. What's the goal of this run? It's just the daily practice run, or the daily run, and we're just goofing around for fun. The whole point is just to have, like, a nice, normal run. And obviously we could, like, kill the boss right away, but instead of that, we're gonna, like, do some, like, another boss kill. Maybe we'll, like, make a cool end game boss killing wand as well. Just a couple things here and there. And obviously we grabbed Glass Cannon on this run, which is, just to spice things up. Been playing Cookie Clicker for a couple months as well. Why? That seems like a lot of time. Be playing Cookie Clicker. Like, I guess you can't win at Cookie Clicker. It just goes forever. Clicker Heroes is a good game. I've never really been an idle game fan. But, you know, maybe one day that'll change. Why? Accept my sacrifice, thank you. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage right there. If it hits the center of them, it does so much damage compared to hitting anywhere else. It's kind of ridiculous. Come on. We got such a nice hit on that first one. I'd like to get a couple more good hits like that. There we go. I believe that is all of them. There's an end of everything in here. My goodness. Want to see the screenshot of where you're at? I have no idea what it would mean, but feel free to share for everyone else, Piano Manaphy. Let's see here. So I'm out of inventory space. We didn't really get anything too interesting. Did anyone here play paperclip making game? What is that? You just make paper clips? Zeta for eggs, if I needed it. I know an idle game where you can stack modifiers like roguelikes. Interesting. EOE, good digging. True. Not really what I'm after. we're like ready, I think. So I'm gonna buy this wand and this wand. And hopefully we've got enough money for both. We do. Excellent. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This wand is going to be my main wand. Just gonna get stupid. This is gonna be dangerous. Universal paperclips. Casted for a 34, Brunt. Not anytime soon. I don't think so. Universal paperclips. Just. I think okay. It's actually pretty clever for a clicker game. Has an ending point and a plot. Nice. See the spells you leave? Yeah. Okay. So we're grabbing these. And this should be pretty fun. Here we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need a penta and a quad. And then we'll add on this and this. That and this. Uh-oh. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Little bit of uh-oh. It's reasonable. Don't blame the uh-ohs at all. This is definitely a spooky wand. Okay, Luminous and a Luminous Spurkbert. Okay, let's do 1, 2, wait. These go here. Okay. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double. Boom. And then this can go back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double. There we go. So that's all set. And then we need a... I'm not even gonna do this part. We're just gonna shoot it slow. Okay, here we go. This should be good. Played that and for an afternoon. It blew me away. What did Glade Pixie? Decisionproblem.com paperclips. Recommend it personally. It's never boring. Wait, let me peep. Okay. Welcome to... Here, let me show this off. Welcome to Universal Paperclips. So, make a paperclip. We got 25 cents. Let's raise the price of a paperclip. The public demand is 30%, 29%. We want to drop the public demand to 100% because then we, there we go, 100% demand. We're just going to keep making them. And then what? Can we get some marketing? No? Okay, I get it. It's a clicker game. It makes sense now. Is the ideal idle game. Why is it ideal? It only lasts a few hours? Okay. Interesting. Eventually you run out of paperclips. It's easy. Okay. Let's go and set up for this boss kill. This should get real bad real fast. So we don't have... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, gee. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you see this wand recharge? Do you know what that means, chat? Somebody here knows what that means. Somebody here knows what that means. This is gonna be bad. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. It's happened twice. It's happened twice now. This one's even worse. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, what the shit is this? This is really bad. Please stop. We will stop when we run out, okay? That's when we'll stop. This is gonna... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Sampo and just fricking run for my life, because there's no way I survive this. Let's see here. Just a couple more. Go. And then another one. Boom. Piano Manaphy, please, no. No, like this. Just throw it in the Discord and then tell people it's in images. Anyone scared by the link wall? Yeah. Link wall spoopy. Please no link walls. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna do one more, and then we're set. Just gotta wait. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna go and shift the wand just a teensy tiny bit to have this instead. And now we can make it shoot fast with this and this and that. And yeah, now we're good. To make an image counter. Okay. So, let's see what we've got here. We're gonna go ahead and roll the... I can't roll these. I will just take Living on the Edge. Alright. I am going to put a heal on. Keep in mind that I've got Saving Grace. There we go. Okay. So maybe I've got a chance at... Wait, don't I have Saving Grace? Keep in mind I've got Glass Cannon. Alright, are you ready for me to die, chat? Here we go. Ah! Oh, God. Oh! He's gone! Oh my God! Not only is he gone... Jesus! Okay, then. Oh my God. Holy, what even happened? I don't even know what killed me. Oh no. So worth. Okay. That is pretty much what the goal was, I guess. I kind of hoped I would survive it, but I guess that was asking for a lot. So bad. Okay. So, what happened was I placed 20 mines on top of the boss that was homing to him, and each individual one had like 8 random projectiles. So 20 times 8, and then this whole fuckery happens. So you can see it applies to him, and then eventually he shoots one, and they all go off all at once, and it just like instantly transmuted. Like, I don't even know what hit me, but it was a projectile. And, like, the way that the boss got, like, yeeted onto me, that was weird, too. It probably was caused by, like, I don't know. It couldn't have been Homebringer. There's so many things that happened all at once there. But it was kind of fucking crazy. Holy moly. I'm saving that one. Oh, my God. That was badass. There was definitely at least one Giga Nuke in there, if not multiple. The nuke density must have been nuts. Well, so the nukes didn't even... That wasn't what killed me. I don't know what killed me. It just said a random projectile killed me. Let's try and cast all the spells on the boss at the same time. Yeah, pretty much. With Glass Cannon, without any safety. Is Swapper projectile possible with a random spell? Yeah, it is. Look at this absolute fiasco. Alright, you know what? This is a perfect time for a little bathroom break. You guys can enjoy this, and give me, like, one moment. That is so sick.